The Minister for Works and Housing, Honorable Gilbert Ejay, has disclosed that government's National Rental Assistance Scheme has recorded a remarkable 99% recovery rate since its inception, underscoring the program's financial stability and effectiveness. Speaking at the Government Accountability Series at the Jubilee House, Honorable Ejay said the scheme, introduced in 2023 as a social housing intervention, was designed to ease the burden of rent advancement payment for qualified Ghanaians. He noted that the program is currently being piloted in 6 regions: Greater Accra, Bono East, Northern, Eastern, Western, and Ashanti, and has already made a measurable impact. According to him, the success of the scheme is anchored on well-defined eligibility criteria, a transparent application process, and positive beneficiary outcomes. Buoyed by the positive results from the pilot phase, Honorable Ejay announced government intervention to expand the scheme nationwide.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the National Rental Assistance Scheme, established by the government in 2023 as a social housing program, aims to facilitate access to rental properties for qualifying beneficiaries by providing rent advance. The scheme is currently being piloted in 6 regions, namely Greater Accra, Bono East, Northern, Eastern, Western, and Ashanti regions. In 2025, the scheme successfully facilitated the payment of rent advance for 2,031 Ghanaians across its 6 operational regions, bringing the cumulative number of beneficiaries since inception to 4,732. I am glad to state that so far, the disbursement recovery rate is about 99%, indicating the government seed money is fully recoverable and in circulation. The program's eligibility criteria, application process, and beneficiary success stories highlight its effectiveness in addressing housing needs and enhancing community well-being, and government is poised to take the necessary steps in the short to medium term to scale up the operations of the scheme across all 16 regions of the country.
The Ministry of Works and Housing intensified engagement with the selected developer to ensure the completion of the stalled Saglame affordable housing project. He said the renewed push follows the successful conclusion of a transparent developer selection process led by Deloitte Ghana.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my ministry has intensified engagement with the selected developer for the completion of the Saglame affordable housing project. Following the completion of the developer selection process led by Deloitte Ghana, the head of terms have been duly signed by both parties. The joint venture arrangement concluded among all parties, as well as the shareholders' agreement drafted and mutually agreed upon. The document is currently with the Attorney General for review and finalization. Similarly, the State Housing Company Limited continued works on key projects, including the Surge Homes development at Amrahia, the SHC Gardens project. Both projects are currently at 68% and 70% completed, respectively. My ministry has continued its efforts to complete the stalled affordable housing projects across the country. TDC Ghana Limited has continued works on 800 housing units under the PON affordable housing project at Tema Community 26. These units are at various stages of completion and progressing steadily. To position TDC Ghana Limited as a key player in Ghana's housing industry, the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, performed the sword cutting ceremony last year for the construction of the Oxygen City housing projects at Ho in the Volta region. This landmark initiative seeks to address Ghana's housing deficit through the development of 1,000 affordable housing units.